Hey, it's Dad. Hope everybody's having a beautiful Monday. I think it's what, the 30th or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, I had one of our new family members ask me if I could do a video for shaving the face. And I thought it was a really good opportunity because my dad didn't teach me. My dad wasn't around. He wasn't there to teach me some of these things. And when I was coming up, I didn't have Google, I didn't have YouTube, I didn't have these things, I didn't have these resources. And I'm sure there's plenty, like I said, when I did my Thai one, I'm sure there's plenty of really good resources on YouTube, but I'm honored that you asked me. So of course I'm gonna make the video for you. So a couple things. One, I have sensitive skin and I'm not a very hairy man. I never have been. So it was kind of easy for me, coming up. I just kind of taught myself. I was in the Army at 17, and I'd see how the other guys would shave their face. So a lot for me was just observing. But I've read about it and since then. But anyways, I digress. I always try to get a shaving cream. I like the shaving gel for sensitive skin because I do have sensitive skin. Thankfully, I'm not a very hairy guy, but this is what I like to use. And then here's something, especially if you share a household. I have to hide my razor in an extra little spot because my wife would just grab whatever razor and she'll do her pits or legs or whatever. And then you get this. Can you see it? Yeah, you get that because the blade wasn't rinsed out. You want to rinse your blade after every single use. Like, see, this one tells me that she found my razor. But you want to, here's the reason. If you, good Lord, if you have sensitive skin, this is what I do. I rinse, I tap it on the side of the sink, but I also will take my thumb downward because you won't cut yourself. But I go downward like this a little bit just to try to get some of those hairs loose that might be stuck in there. And here's the thing, if you have sensitive skin like me, your significant other, if they're shaving legs or pits or something, a lot of times that hair, excuse me, is a lot coarser. So it'll actually cut my face. If I have some of my wife's hair in there, it'll actually cut my face. So what's a proper technique? Proper technique just depends on you. They say go like downward, so you're not going against the grain. If you go against the grain, you'll get a much closer shave, but you also run the risk with sensitive skin of getting bumps and ingrown hairs. Me, I am all over the place. So this video really is just showing you that I do mine differently. I did it without, like I said, without any actual, dad saying, okay, here you go, son, this is how you do it, which is unfortunate that a lot of us out there have gone through that. So hot water, always want hot water. This is my gel. And then as you can see, for me, I try to pretend I got a little bit of facial hair. So I don't want to, I want to let that keep going. So I just put the shaving cream. The shaving cream is going to help me outline. So I want to get my sideburns a little bit on both sides. So this is going to help me kind of outline where I want to go. All right, I'm going to follow that path. Now, I do like a close shave under my neck, which fortunately for me, I've never had any issues with bumps or ingrown hairs. Knock on wood, I don't want that to happen to me now that I'm saying it. But I go downward here, so try and do this in the mirror at the same time. So I always start downward. But over here by my sideburns, and for me this is what I do, because I try to pretend I got this little goatee going. So I outline that first. But here, I like going against the grain because I like to have a nice close shave. in here. But I just take real light strokes. You don't have to press in. If you get a good double, or what is this? I guess a triple blade. If you get a good double, triple, quadruple blade, they cut really nice. A single blade, you can have some issues, but never press into the skin. I'm not putting any weight behind this at all. I'm just letting it glide against my skin. See, I mean, this is very loose the way I'm holding it. So keep it wet too. It starts going dry. You're gonna start feeling that against your skin, and it's not gonna feel nice. You hear me tapping out the hair, because even my hair is, I got like baby fine hair, but it's still coarse. So here I go this way. I go this way because I kind of want to line up my sideburn a certain way. I'll go down here, but under here, and this is the one where I do actually get some burn sometimes, because I like to go up on my sideburn. So I get nice and close right in here, and I'll feel it. I still feel hair. I'll scrape it again. Again, don't put pressure on your blade. You don't need to. Everything I'm doing is very light. Light, okay. Little to no pressure. Little to no pressure. So see, I do this, I feel, because I can't see my hair. I don't have dark hair either. So I can feel it and know I want a closer shave. So I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm risking the bumps, and I'm risking the irritation, and I'm risking the razor burn, because I do want a closer shave in those spots. I don't like feeling it. Just kind of outline everything again. I mean, honestly, for me, I can go quite a few days without shaving, and it doesn't get really noticeable for me. But yeah, that's the one thing I got from my dad is how not to be a father, and okay, so that's two things, and very little body hair. So anyways, that's it. And you can see a little red right there. That'll go away. It's not a burn. That's really just from the hot water right now that I put on my face. So clean. Again, not a very hairy guy, so you probably didn't see much to begin with when I started. But that's it. Look, if you look it up, it'll say you can go against the grain, you can go with the grain of your hair, but hair grows in all different directions, so there's going to be times where you're going to go all over the place. I just like I said, I put my shaving cream on, I outline where I don't want to shave, and then I start with that outline, and then just clean it up from there. All right, I hope that helped. Again, like I said, there's plenty of guys on YouTube. They do some really good instructional videos, but I'm always down. If anybody has a special request like this one, I got you. Okay. Anyways, I love you. I'm proud of you. Hope you have a good day.